Hi Pisces, welcome. Whoa, okay, so you ready to get started, Pisces? This is going to be your reading. I'm going to do the general spiritual messages first, and then we're going to go into the you versus them love reading. If you're only interested in the love portion of the reading, you can click on the timestamp below and go ahead and jump ahead. But let's get into it since your cards wanted to make a debut there, okay? So you have 3 cards out here. It's the second house of assets, the sun, and the card of complexity. So what a combination here. This is highlighting your material world, possession, finance, what you're talented at. With the sun being here, this is about your energy, self-awareness, tapping into your creativity, also highlighting the heart chakra. To me, this is a very meaningful and deep energy, but also very optimistic, okay? And what's interesting is it's paired then with the complexity card. So this card can talk about complications, contradictions, contradicting yourself. Be careful about that during this time frame, Pisces. You know, things that are just kind of irritating, bothersome. But I feel like overall, with the sun being in the middle, it's quite a positive energy. So even if there are maybe troubles that arise or things that are irritating you, I feel like your happiness and your creativity and what brings you joy is going to trump that, okay? I don't feel like that's going to get the best of you. Also, this card combination talks about following your heart when it comes to your material world, you know, how you create your money, what you do for a living. Even if you don't have a full-time job per se, you know, it's like getting more creative in the home space, getting more creative with your daily routine, things of that nature. So let's get into it and see. We're going to pull some Osho Zen cards to get us started. As I say, playfulness. I get the card of playfulness. So yeah, there's like this playful energy showing up for you, and you're being encouraged to take it moment to moment, especially when irritation arises. You know, a lot of our irritation is from overthinking, you know, thinking too far into the future, you know, thinking too much about our problems. For some of you, the complex nature to this reading is coming from a sense of getting all up in your head. I also have the card of guilt. Guilty conscience for some of you. Very interesting energy right there. Or someone you could be connecting with could have that vibe. So, wow, let's get into it. Yes, and I'm going to pull some cards for the headspace and what else you need to know for this time frame for my Pisces. And while I was meditating on the Pisces energy, preparing myself for this reading, I don't know why Whitney Houston forever want to come through my meditations. She's a powerful force both in life and afterlife. But the song that wanted to come through was The Greatest Love of All. I don't know if that's the actual name of the song, but that's the lyric I'm getting. The greatest love of all. Sorry, I'm off note. Anyways, you know what song it is, right? I'm sure you do. Yeah, so random, right? You might randomly hear that song. It may pop up, you know, while you're in the salon or grocery shopping or in your car or wherever. But it also may resonate with you in some other kind of weird way. So, yeah, the greatest love of all. So, let's see. You have the 3 of Wands, the High Priestess, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Empress. So, I feel like Pisces, this is about like kind of looking to your future and needing to follow your intuition, especially with whatever next move you have on the horizon. Especially when it comes to like things like your material world, okay? The 4 of Pentacles to me is saving up money. So some of you may be looking to save up money right now, maybe to attain something that you've had your heart set on. And I feel like things are coming to fruition with whatever that may be, okay? For others of you, the 4 of Pentacles can be about holding on to things. So be careful with that energy, Pisces, because if you're holding on to something emotionally, especially if you're holding on to guilt for whatever reason, it's time to forgive self. It's time to forgive others if that's the case, and let it go. This was a huge blockage that I noticed in maybe the Taurus reading as well. You could be connecting with Taurus energy. I do have the Empress here. But it's like the world is kind of your oyster right now. This is all about taking good care of yourself and being patient and kinder and softer in your approach with yourself, but also with others, right? And I feel like some of you are saving up for the right timing for something here. So let's go further. Let's see. We have the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands. No way. I want to take these. All right, the Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. It's funny because I got all pages, I believe, in the Taurus reading, and I just referenced Taurus, and I got 2 pages out. So for some of you, there could be a lot of family involvement, children involvement during this time frame. If you have children, they're certainly being highlighted in the emotional sector. Some of you may be thinking about having children. FYI, if you're not thinking about it and you're a Pisces, you know, in the age range of being able to have children, you might want to use protection because you have the card of pregnancy here as well. But anyways, so this is very interesting. It's beautiful. It's almost like things really coming together for you. The work that you've done on yourself, things falling into place relatively soon here. It's like feeling a sense of fulfillment, feeling a sense of satisfaction with yourself right now, and things just blossoming in your favor. It's really beautiful. There might be an opportunity to connect with new connections or new friends during this time frame, and also a chance to kind of start something new, start a new project as well for some of you. This is very like fresh and new energy, and it just feels so good to me. Like, ooh, yes, there's this little tiny, well, there's an irritation here for sure, but I feel like in comparison to like what's really going well for you, it's just a minor irritation. You know what I mean? Like, I feel a sense of fulfillment coming through your life, especially your love life, especially with the people that mean the most to you. And at the same time, kind of plugging away at your goals, plugging away at what makes you feel good, feeling in tune, feeling in balance, taking it moment by moment. Yes, this is the sweet spot, Pisces, the sweet spot. I might name this reading that. But let's go further and see. No wonder I got that song that I couldn't sing. The greatest love of all. I'm not even really trying to sing good. Nobody can sing Whitney but Whitney. I don't care if you are an outstanding singer. Nobody can sing Whitney but Whitney. Just saying. Anyways, I hope you guys don't think I'm a total nerd, but you probably do, and that's okay. All right, so Page of Swords. Let's clarify that. Now, what is really interesting to me about this energy here, Pisces, is that you seem to have your guard up, though. You seem to be letting worry get to you. You seem to be almost kind of overanalyzing something, being skeptical about your own well-being, which I think is a little interesting. Some of you, it's not even about you. You might have a partner or a person here that's of significance, okay? It doesn't have to be an intimate partner. It could be really anyone, but someone that you're tied to that you really don't trust, you know, that really worries you, that you kind of place your distance from. And this could be what's bothering you. This could be what the guilt is surrounding, whether it's this person who feels guilty or you. But it's like, it's all right to distance yourself from that. Some of you are wanting permission, well, not permission, validation that, you know, you're doing the right thing by kind of spacing, you're putting some space between you and this person, energetically speaking. And I would say, you know, you're on such a good roll here that it's fine to put space there. But if this person is meaningful to you or tied to you in some meaningful way, eventually you will need to face this thing that you want to avoid so much in order to soothe yourself, in order for you to feel at your very, very best, right? Because I feel like this bothers you. You know, even if you have placed distance between you and this situation, I feel like it's still present in your energy though. It's not consuming you. It's not like ruining your good time or anything, but it's a source of irritation for you. And when we feel irritated and bothered, that's because there's something that we have yet to truly transform or heal from. And so you can put it off for as long as you like, but it will always linger until you face it. And some of you are maybe not in that space right now where you want to do that. Others of you may be in the space where, because you're feeling good, you are ready to let bygones be bygones, or settle something, or reconcile something. And there's an opportunity to, to do that, okay, Pisces? Wow, this is about to get messy. So I'm actually not going to take these because it's like those flew out of my hand. And instead, I'm going to get an advice card, and we're going to explore this much deeper here in a minute in the you versus them portion of the reading. So let's get an advice card for my Pisces. It says, be proud. It's time to celebrate all you've achieved and all that you are and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud of yourself. And I can't talk. I honestly feel like, yeah, a sense of pride coming through, but in a very satisfying, beautiful way. So I love this for you. All right, so now we're going to go into the you versus them portion and get a little bit more detailed for you. So I'll see you in just a second. All right, welcome back. So now we're going to go into the you versus them portion. And look, you already have 2 cards out already. And I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind, it's a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and let's get it. Oops, sorry about that. I dropped one of my gems. All right, so the 2 cards you have out are the Ascendant and the card of Empowerment. So this is talking about your worldview, your mission statement, how you see yourself, how you express yourself, how you affect others, okay, or this person. And this other card talks about exactly what it says, empowerment, empowering yourself, not letting yourself get overwhelmed in the connection or in whatever situation you're facing right now, Pisces. So let's see what your crowning energy is for Pisces. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you're connecting with. We're going to look at the past, how you see each other, how you feel about each other, and most likely outcome. So you have the 7 of Cups, and they have the Hierophant, another nod to the Taurus reading. Even if you don't have Taurus in your chart, you might want to check out their reading. There's some weird correlation there. But this is all about choices for you, and knowing that you have many choices, that you have many options. But it also denotes a little bit of confusion or uncertainty. This person has the Hierophant, which is talking about blessings, interestingly enough, but it also talks about commitment and following your moral compass, using your morals. You know, sometimes it can be kind of a rigid energy as well. So I feel like this person may need to loosen up a little bit, okay? So let's go further and see. We're going to look at recent past energy. Recent past. 10 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. Wow. So some of you felt a sense of betrayal in the past, okay? This could be within this relationship, but it also could be within the family unit, okay? But I feel like whatever it was like feeling like a sense of belonging, like everything is working out for me, and then things kind of coming to a slow standstill and a sense of like feeling defeated, okay? But out of this, You didn't let it consume you, Pisces, and good job. Good job for you, because out of this you come as the Page of Wands, which is like, okay, let's try again. So some of you, even if you had felt like a sense of defeat here, or that things didn't move forward in the way that you wanted, you are, you know, bound and determined to get right back on your feet. Some of you to prove a point or prove yourself, okay, which is kind of an interesting vibe. But let's see this person's recent past. Queen of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Page of Cups. This person is trying to look on the bright side, okay? So I feel like whatever they have going on, they're trying to stay open-minded, right? On how to get cooperation out of this connection or just in their life in general. I feel like a sense of calm in this person, a sense of peace, a very supportive energy. So I feel like this person wanting to be supportive of you, Pisces, or supportive of your goals. Okay, even if you've been going through a lot of strife or had some sort of slowdown in your energy, I heard rain on your parade. So very interesting, this person showing up in a completely different vibe of supportiveness for you. Okay, so let's go into how you're perceiving each other in the now moment. Seven of Wands. Two of Swords. You don't trust it. A Hangman. And the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. So, I heard differing opinions. You seem to have differing opinions than this person. Or there might have been a difference of opinion. It's like, this person views themselves as being very supportive, okay, of the connection. But you seem to either have a different opinion about that, or you see something differently than they do, because you seem to be very on guard, undecided, uncertain, kind of closed off, you know, trying to see something from a different perspective. There's something about like uncomfortable. This person could actually make you feel uncomfortable. And now, since this is a general, this could be vice versa. It could be that you view this person as guarded, uncertain, closed off, and there's a sense of discomfort around that. You could be mirroring each other and unknowingly both of you giving off that same vibe. But let's see how they're seeing you in the current energy. See, because it's weird, because in the past, they seem to be very supportive. So let's see how they're seeing you now. There's that song again, the greatest love of all. This person may feel like you are the greatest love or are the greatest love of all. I keep hearing that Whitney Houston song. Six of Cups, Temperance, how do they see them? And the Two of Pentacles. So this person sees you as somebody that they love. But they also know that you have your own mind, you know. I was going to say that from their point of view, you don't always practice what you preach. But that could also be vice versa. None of us always practice what we preach, you know. We're kind of a hypocritical society, most of us. Not saying all. But the irony is none of us are perfect, so technically, yes, all of us can be hypocritical at times. Anyways, I don't know why I'm going into that. You may share a past with this person, and I feel like there's definitely a sense of familiarity here. This person, you know, I feel shares a lot of memories with you, or has a lot of similarities to you. They see you as very capable, very independent. They have a lot of love for you, and yet they may feel that you're on the fence or that you flip-flop on them sometimes, which is interesting. So let's go into the heart space and see. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Five of Cups, Page of Pentacles. So in your heart of hearts, Pisces, there's definitely a deep sense of commitment here and passion and love, and yet a sense of regret or guilt. And I picked that up in the spiritual reading. Some of you have a guilty conscience, or this person does, and it's serving as a blockage here, like a sense of doing or saying something you regret. Be careful, we're in a Venus and a Mercury retrograde, so don't speak or act until you're in a good feeling space, because there's a possibility that you may say something that you later regret. But for others of you, this is old energy, right? And it's just something you need to let go, because there's new potential here. And I feel like what you really want is a fresh start. And I also picked that up in the spiritual reading. Some of you, it's like, whatever this Five of Cups is about, whatever had you down and out, it took you from the ace to the page, meaning like feeling like you're all the way in, fully committed. Yes, this is right. This is where I need to be. And then now feeling like, you know, only one foot in, one foot out, you know, like not as committed as you initially were. And it's because of whatever this was that interfered. So let's see this person's heart space. It's like they're giving me the song from Adele, We Could Have Had It All. It's like giving your all to something and then not experiencing what you thought you were going to experience, and then being, I don't want to say stingy, but like definitely not going to put all your eggs in one basket or invest all like you were going to. You know what I mean? Like you reeled back. Why does that song want to come through and I can't even sing it? Tone deaf. All right. Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Four of Wands. What's in this person's heart space? King of Swords. So contemplation, contemplation, contemplation station. That's where this person's at. See, now this person, in their heart of hearts, they're looking for something that they can grow, you know, someone that they can grow old with, their best friend, you know, because I have that song, You're My Best Friend. Something that provides passion and creativity and excitement and intrigues their brain. And I feel like for a lot of you, that's you. Like this person, Pisces, may see you as their greatest love of all, or vice versa, right? So it's like in this, their heart is very clear, you know, there's no confusion there. Very clear about what they want, very clear about how they see the connection. So, Now, for some of you, you might have had a prior relationship, right, or experience where you felt rejected or defeated, whatever. And now this is your fresh start, and this is a new person, somebody who wants to be supportive, that's seeing the best in you, that feels like you could be the greatest love of all, and you're hesitant because of what you went through in the past. And that's tricky, because that's not really healthy. That means you're bringing your past trauma / baggage into this new opportunity, and you could self-sabotage yourself by doing that. And it's hard to do. It's hard not to bring our prior experience into our new experience. We all do it to some extent, but you really got to leave the past at the door and accept every new experience as it is, new and a clean slate. For others of you, it could be that you had actual strife with this person when they thought they were being supportive, but now you're not really very certain, and maybe not as committed, and this person is still seeing you as someone they love, the greatest love, and a very positive light. But you may not trust, you know, pick which group you're in. Anyway, Seven of Swords. What is most likely outcome? Seven of Cups. There's something here about like not going to get away with it. Okay. And I hear George Michael, that's what you get for changing your mind. For freedom. What? Okay, take it or leave it. So, there's like this questionable nature to this energy here. Or a lot of questionable behavior, possibly, okay? And I feel like you need to heal this, but it's something that needs to be healed internally first before you can heal it externally. But it's like, see, both of these cards is someone pouring into their own cup, finding alchemy, finding balance, but it's all about self-love. It's all about trusting oneself. Right? It's not so much about trying to force yourself to love or give or trust with someone or in a situation that you don't. It's about learning how to love, give, and trust yourself. That you won't mislead yourself. That you won't be left without because you always have yourself. You know, it's about learning to rely and lean in the direction of self. And the funny thing is when you are in love with self and you fully trust yourself, no one is a threat anymore. All of a sudden it's not difficult to be vulnerable because you got you to fall back on, you understand? So it's about building up like your own sense of security and relying on that, and it totally changes your outlook as well. See, you keep thinking the answer is in, you know, learning how to trust others, and it's always been about learning how to trust self, you know, because there's like this elusiveness here. So definitely going through a healing phase. And although you may be connected to this person, it's really not about this person. So, oh my God, that's what it is. Ooh, so good. The greatest love of all is the love you have for yourself. You are your own greatest love. That's what it is. Wow. But the greatest thing is when you do genuinely love yourself, you can genuinely love another. So this is something that's being learned, okay, within yourself. But because you're connected to this person, it also is empowering them, or maybe they're empowering you at the same time, right? See, because I feel like this person is dead set on waiting or working things out or working on themselves. Like they're dead set on being successful in this. Like, you know what I mean? And they run it through their mind and they run it through their heart, and they want to be supportive. They see you through the eyes of love. They see growth potential here. And there's no uncertainty in this person's energy. But you have quite a bit of uncertainty. Right? And that's something that you need to figure out within yourself what you really want. But I feel like this person is holding on here. All right, so wow, what an outstanding reading. All right, let's see what the guidance is. Where is this? Oh my God, y'all, no way. Wasn't I just talking about self-sabotage? Be careful. What's that card say? What does it say? Can you even see it? You probably can't see it. It says self-sabotage. Dang, this reflection. I'm sorry for being extra. Sorry, not sorry. Anyways, this says, when you learn to get out of your own way, there'll be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your goals. It's your own inner voice that derails the plan. Wow. This is like just an astounding reading. This person's advice: take a moment, Do not rush into the decision you're about to make. Before this is an important decision, take a moment to pause, quiet your mind so you can ask your soul for guidance. Do not force it, which is exactly like the Taurus reading. Again, check that reading out as well. Wow, super interesting. I hope that you enjoyed it. Zodiac signs you could be connecting with or having your own birth chart. I have Pisces, Sagittarius, Taurus. I had Leo, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Virgo, Scorpio, and Aries. Those are the primary signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. I do have videos and I go live on Facebook quite a bit. Tarot Time with Dana is the name of all my accounts, all linked down below, as well as in the About section where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate, you can do so there. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very best. Until next time, my friends. Namaste. Bye.